Good evening, everyone. This is Priyanshu Kaushik, and you're listening to Noobs Law School. In this video, I'm going to talk about motivation. Motivation for what? Motivation for CLAT 2022. Basically, I'm going to talk about how to ace CLAT 2020 in these 30 days. If you are interested in knowing about the best strategy, I have already created a video regarding that. And in my previous video, I did talk about at length about the best strategy for CLAT 2022. If you are interested in knowing about motivation and understanding why you should crack CLAT 2022 and why it is very much important for you, this is the video for you. Make sure that you do watch this video to the fullest. Let's move forward. Today is not 16th, it is 17th. So that's a mistake from my side. So today is 17th May and your exam is scheduled at 19th June. You roughly have something around 31 days, which is a complete month. So how are you going to go about these 30 days in order to get a decent rank, which shall get you admission into an NLU of your own choice? It is time to set a goal. What is a goal? A goal is basically a desire which you want to achieve in your life in a given period of time. The very first thing you need to do is to set a realistic expected score for yourself. So for example, if you are achieving a mock test score of 60 marks right now, your average mock test score is 60. You shall add 20 marks in that, and that shall be your realistic expected score. That will be 80 marks. But if you are someone who is achieving 80 marks, if you are having 80 marks in your mock test, you shall add 20 marks to that, and your expected realistic expected score shall be 100 marks. So that is something which you can expect in your final CLAT exam. You do not have to make a plan for the whole month. Why you don't need to make a plan for the whole month? I would like to tell you that if you are going to make a plan for the whole month, basically you will need to spend more than 3 to 4 hours, which will be a complete wastage of time. Another thing will be execution. When we make bigger plans with no smaller plan for the proper, then the proper execution of that activity becomes very much hectic and very hard. So not to increase the hardness of the already left time, we are not going to make a plan for the whole month. Rather, what we are going to do, or rather what you should do, is to divide this one left month into 4 weeks. 4 parts of 1 week. Every week 7 days, and every week must be divided into 3 sets. Before moving forward, I would like to introduce you to Unacademy. Basically, Unacademy has came up with an offer where if you use my code, that is THRINATH10, you will get a 20% discount. Yes, if you use my code, that is THRINATH10, you are going to get a discount of 20%. Why you should purchase Unacademy subscription over other coaching subscriptions? I would like to tell you that you can buy 1 month subscription of Unacademy at a very minimal price. Yes, 1 month subscription is also available, and there is only 30 days left for the exam of CLAT. So it is going to very much helpful for you if you buy a 1 month subscription of Unacademy. It is very already priced very low, and if you use my code, that is THRINATH10, you will get a 20% additional discount upon that subscription purchasing. Thank you. So basically 3 sets are going to be there in 1 week. First set is going to be of 3 days, where you are going to select 4 subjects for yourself, and you're going to prepare them, and you're going to give 1 mock test in these 3 days. Then you are going to have another the second set of yours will be also of 3 days. In this, again, you're going to select 4 subjects, and you're going to prepare 2 of the subjects. Some subjects which you had already prepared, one or 2 subjects which you had already prepared in the first one are going to be taken. These are going to be the subjects which you are very excel in, which you feel that you are perfect or you are very weak in. So you are going to be extreme of the spectrum. Either you are very perfect in those subjects or you are very weak in those subjects. You're not going to take average subjects. Then I have left this 1 month. Basically, what you are going to do in this 1 day is to revise what you have done in these 6 days. So 6 days of preparation, hard preparation, and 1 day of revision with a little bit of GK and other stuff. Then you're going to do what you are supposed to do is to create an outline for yourself. This outline is going to be created by you and only for yourself. And I want you to create this outline based on this pattern which I have outlined right now. So if you create an a pattern for yourself based on this one, you shall excel in this exam, and you will definitely get an NLU of your own choice. Now let's move forward. you are supposed to attempt a mock test every third day. What is the reasoning behind, do you want to know why to attempt a mock test every third day? Why not to attempt a mock test every day or on every alternate day, as has been recommended by many coaching centers? The reasoning basically I have is this, that if you are going to give a mock test every day, your brain will feel tired of it, and it will not be able to create certain neural balance within the activities which you are doing on daily basis. But if you give CLAT mock test on alternate days, that is fine with me, and that is good, but that is not the best thing which you can do for your amping up your preparation. But if you give a mock test on every third day, what you are doing is basically you are telling your brain that we are repeating this activity on a up time, with a time frame. Basically, every within 48 hours of taking an information, after two cycles of sleep, your brain refreshes everything, and you tend to feel that the old experience is now old, and you do not have majority of it. So if you are going to give mock test on every third day, you are not going to suffer from anxiety attack or stress at the original day of your exam. And I would like to also recommend you to stop giving or attempting sectional test. The time for attempting sectional test is already over. The time for attempting sectional test was, if it had been 3 months, or if it had been 4 or 5 months left for your preparation, then I would have said that attempt as many sectional tests as many you can. But right now the time is over. You do not need to attempt sectional test, because if you are you might achieve a good score in sectional test of a particular subject, for example, say logical reasoning or legal reasoning, but in the actual mock test or in the final exam, you're not going to achieve the same score which you are achieving in the sectional test. And because of that, you might get a lot of stress in the final exam, and you can also feel anxiety because of that. And anxiety and stress are basically your score killers in the final exam of CLAT. Now let's talk a little bit about being lucky. There are some of you who feel that they are not lucky. Some of you who feel that they are somewhat unlucky, they have it unfair, the game is rigid against them. uh, Other people are very good in English, other people are very good in math, other people are good in logical reasoning, legal reasoning. In one of the subjects, you have a friend who is a master if one subject, and some of you are going to be weak in mathematics, some of you are weak in legal reasoning, some of you are weak in one of the subjects, and you feel very unlucky about that why it is me only who is weak in this subject. Why not every other person is weak in this subject? Why I am weak in this subject, whereas your friend who are excelling in all the subjects? So you might feel that way. I myself was very weak in the subject called mathematics. So in maths, I was so weak that I could not even do basic calculations, and I had to work very hard during my CLAT preparation. My teacher, my coaching mentor of mathematics, told me this quote. I don't know from where he copied it, but it worked for me. He told me, if you are born broke, if you are born broke, it is not your fault. Yes, if you are born broke, it is not your fault. If you are weak in some subject, since your birth, it is not your fault. But if you stay weak in that subject, it is your fault. But if you are not, what does my teacher meant by this line is that you might be weak in mathematics or in legal reasoning or logical reasoning, but if you are not going to put any effort into improving your weakness, improving your weakness into a strong point of yours, then you are definitely at fault. But if you are working hard, even if you are not improving very much, great, but if you do improve a very little, that is a great thing, and you are not at your fault. This is not your fault. What is the actual definition of luck? Luck basically means preparation. Preparation meeting an opportunity. What is the opportunity right now here? You have a very great opportunity. Your opportunity is on 19th June. 19th June is your best opportunity. You can show to the world that you are very lucky. You can show to yourself that you are very lucky if you prepare yourself. If you prepare very hard for this opportunity and you score a good score and get a good rank in this exam, you are lucky. How are you going to become lucky? You are going to lucky by preparing very hard for yourself. And The opportunity is there on 19th June. All you have to do is to prepare hard, and if you are going to prepare hard, there is nothing in this whole world which you can stop you from acquiring a good rank. Now I would like to tell you that you should compare yourself with your ancestors. Were your ancestors, are your ancestors going to be happy with you? Are they happy with your current behavior? Are you making them proud? Think about this a very little. Pay a very little attention to this, that what you are doing it for your ancestors. You owe them your life, because if they had not been there, if they were not alive, you would not have been born in the first place. So you owe your life to them, and what you owe to them is your honor, your courage, and your mastery. So you need to work hard, so to prove to them that you are worthy of their sacrifice. Are you afraid of this exam called CLAT? I don't think so that you are afraid of this exam, because CLAT is a very easy exam, and everyone, I mean, who seriously prepares for this can crack this exam. And if you are still afraid of this exam, are you even alive? Like, what is the purpose of your life if you cannot even crack an exam? What are you even worth living? Is your life even worth living? So I bet that you can crack this exam. All you need is to become a little bit serious. What you have to do is to buy into the fact. Yes, I'm saying it is a fact that you can crack this exam. You can do this. Why you can do this is because you are just as much human being as much others are. You are as much of a CLAT aspirant as other 80,000 or 60,000 people are. The only difference between them and you is that they are not serious. You are serious. If you are serious about your preparation, there is nothing in this world which will reckon with you and stop you from, attaining a good national law university. You need to accept to yourself that yes, you can crack CLAT, and it is going to be very easy for yourself. Have you heard about the term called self-fulfilling prophecy? A self-fulfilling prophecy is basically a prophecy which is being done by a person regarding himself. Like, for example, if a person says that I'm going to crack CLAT every day, he is, saying this thing that he is going to crack CLAT, he is going to crack CLAT, he is going to crack CLAT. And if he is not preparing, then he might not crack CLAT. But if he is preparing and he is saying this thing every time he gets free times, his brain is basically getting a message that this person is thinking about cracking CLAT, this person is thinking about cracking CLAT. So his brain will set inside the unconscious patterns that he is going to crack CLAT. And when he is going to finally give the actual exam, he will not feel anxiety, he will not feel stress. Why he will not feel that way? Because he has already been telling himself that CLAT exam is very easy for him. He is going to crack it. He is going to crack it. Even if the exam is of very difficult level, he is still going to ace this exam. Why? Because it is a self-fulfilling prophecy for him. It might sound ludicrous to you, but it is very great. It might sound childish to you that what sort of idea I am proposing to you, but it is very real and very, very great thing, and I have accepted and I have done it for myself too. I would like to recommend you to I would like to recommend you to take a pencil, a pen and a paper. Basically, I would like to ask you to buy a 10 or 20 rupees notebook, and in that notebook you are going to every single day for these 30 days or for this month, you're going to write everything which is which you feel positive about yourself and the CLAT. You're going to write that you are going to crack CLAT, that you, yes mister, you are going to crack CLAT. You're going to crack CLAT very easily. Crack is very easy for you, and you are very hard-working student. So keep writing this thing every day for yourself. Do not spend more than 10 minutes over this exercise, but I want you to do this exercise every single day, and trust me, this is going to help you very, very greatly in your final exam. Now this is the last advice I got for you for your motivation. You need to eliminate all the activities which are non-preparatory in their nature from your life for this period of 30 days. What are non-preparatory activities? These are activities which you are doing on daily basis, but they do not aid in your preparation of this exam. What they could be? Right now IPL is going on, Indian Premier League. So it's a match series. I know many of my friends who are preparing for CLAT, they are spending like 2 hours, 3 hours continuously watching IPL on live So that is a very bad habit for you people. You can watch IPL, all the highlights, everything after the exam. Some people are spending still a lot of time on Netflix or any other like Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. These e-videos services, something like that. Do you watch anime? Stop watching it right now for these for the period of 30 days. Do you play online games like PUBG, Call of Duty, and various other esports? You need to stop playing these games. Are you indulging in pornography? I'm not going to judge you whether you are whether it is right or wrong, but you are the best judge of your own character. So do not indulge in pornography for these 30 days. Anything else which is not relating to your preparation of the exam, you are supposed to mention that in the comment box of this video, so others who might be thinking that it is part of the preparatory function but is not actually part of the preparatory activity, so they might also benefit from that. So you need to eliminate completely. I'm not saying that you need to reduce your time for playing PUBG, watching pornography or Netflix or IPL. I'm saying that you need to eliminate completely, just 100% elimination. Yes, 100% elimination from your life for these 30 days. You need to understand this thing, that you only have 30 days for preparing for this exam, but you have your whole life to watch Netflix, IPL, anime, PUBG, pornography, anything, whatever you are doing which is not part of the non-preparatory activity. You have your whole life to do that activity, but you only have these 30 days left for preparing for CLAT. So make sure that you are taking a better decision. This decision is going to save your life. It can create your life and it can destroy your life. You are the best judge of your own life, so make sure that you are taking the best decision. Thank you for watching this video. I would like to thank you for watching this video, and I would like to also remind you to not forget to like this video and share it with your friends who are preparing for CLAT, and so that they can also benefit from this motivational video. Also, I would like to recommend you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to come up with a lot of videos before the exam, and even after the exam we are going to teach you current affairs and all the basically latest current affair topics. So that is it for now. Also, if you are purchasing an Unacademy subscription, do not forget to use my code, that is THRINTH3NATH10. Yes, THRINTH3NATH10, in order to get 20% discount. Thank you for watching this video.